morning, mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen. The Kit Kat Club is proud to present the most talented, most charming young lady from the west coast of America. She is so talented, so charming, so woo-hoo-hoo. I give you Fräulein Sally Bowles!
So the plot of Cabaret is essentially based around this one character, Clifford Bradshaw, who is an American writer, and he's traveling into Berlin right before World War II. And it's about meeting different characters that come into contact with him and how he ends up stumbling into this Kit Kat club and becoming familiar with all the different dancers and actually falling in love with one of the dancers, Sally Bowles.
Thing that I'm working in a nightclub in a pair of lacy pants.
So in the show, I'm playing Herr Schultz, who is an elderly Jewish fruit vendor. So I think one of the main challenges, definitely in playing this role, is that he's quite a bit older. You know, he's supposed to be kind of. I think we pegged him in his, late 50s, 60s kind of. He's already been married once, so he's a widower. And so definitely age is a really tricky thing to try and play much older than you. It's all in sort of body language and tone of voice and things like that.
On a tour of Europe with a couple of my school chums and a lady chaperone. Mama doesn't even have an inkling that I love.
There's really sort of two types of songs, and there are really two different worlds in this show that we look at. There's the Kit Kat Club, and then there's kind of everything else, the real world surrounding it. So all of the music in the Kit Kat Club is very much put on as if the audience is just audience members at the club, and all these dancing girls and boys are up there dancing and singing. So making eye contact and flirting with the people sitting down and everything like that. And then the rest of it is very much more sort of classical musical.
The major song, and one of the most recognized songs, is Cabaret. And it's the last song that I perform, and it's probably the most challenging song I've ever had to perform as a singer, because there's a lot of emotion behind it. It's more of a, I don't want to say edgier musical, but it's not light and airy like Cinderella, for example. There's a lot of different songs. You have the fast-paced dance performance songs, and then you've got the really harsh, very emotional songs. So it is a little bit different, I think, from your light, fun, happy musical.
One another heap this from my mother, though I'm still as pure as mountain snow.
Blue Canoe is great also because it's a community theater company and not just a Queen's University theater company. So people who are in high school or don't go to Queen's can also be involved. So that's also a great thing about Blue Canoe.
So being a student and doing something like a major musical is always a big challenge. We've been rehearsing for 10 weeks at this point. I have 4 major engineering projects due tomorrow, so so my head's about to explode. But it's definitely fun and worthwhile to still get out and do this, because it's a nice break from academics as well.
I love the rush you get when you stand in front of an audience and you can feel their energy. That's why I do it. And as a student, it is difficult to balance rehearsals and schoolwork, but it's almost my creative outlet. It's an opportunity for me to get together with an amazing group of talented individuals and just release all the stress that I've had throughout the week with schoolwork, and just stand up and sing and dance and act. And it's something you can tell every single person involved, the cast, crew, production team, they love this and they love performing, and it's something we've always been involved in, and it's nice to see that even in university I'm able to continue being a part of this artistic community.
You see my mommy? Mom's the word.